Well, hey, it's Dan from the morning show on Air One. You know, Dan and Michelle. Can I tell you something absolutely crazy that happened to me? I'm not the best swimmer. And so we went to the beach, and I decided I didn't want to be the guy staying on the sand or staying in the shade. I wanted to go swim too, which was a bad idea. I started swimming, and I don't know if you know what the riptide is, but I think it's specific to the Pacific Ocean. I got caught in this riptide, and I went farther and farther away from the shore to the point where I was physically tired. I could not swim back to shore. I could see my friends. I could see all the people that I went to the Fiji Islands with, and here I am on a Los Angeles beach, but I couldn't reach them. They were out of reach. I tried and tried and tried. Learned later that if you go parallel to the shore, it's the only way to escape the riptide. That didn't help me. I don't even know if I had that knowledge if I wouldn't have freaked out, because I was starting to freak out. I thought I was going to die. And I started praying to God, please help me. Help me. I'm going to drown. No answer. Nothing happened. And I actually said, help me. I didn't think anybody was around. And I prayed again, and I went underwater, and I thought that was it, that I was going to drown. At 13 years old, and that was the end of my life. But at that moment, I had my arm above the water, and I felt another arm, another hand grab me and pulled me to shore. Lifeguard, somebody yelled, lifeguard saw me, came out there, he dumped me on the sand and left, which is one of my favorite parts of that story. And I never got to thank him, but all my team came around, are you okay? I'm coughing, I'm doing all this stuff, but you know what? I was okay. I was rescued. I think about that story because I think about the last couple of years and all the stuff that I've been through, all the stuff that you've been through. We needed a rescue at times. Have you been dealing with depression, loneliness, sometimes anger in the last couple of years? Where's God? Will He save me? Will He rescue me? Have you ever felt like you have been underwater? You know, like, I just want to reach up. Lord, I don't know if I have the strength to go on. I don't know if I could do it. I need to be rescued. Like the water is surrounding you. All you got to do is what I did on that LA beach that day in the Pacific Ocean. Reach up, cry out to God. You need to hear this and really believe that. You are a child of God. He has a purpose on your life. You are valuable. You're like, yeah, I hear you. I've heard that my entire life. I've been a Christian all my life. I've heard that. I believe that for everybody around me. But I'm talking to you. You believe that. One of my favorite tweets, so I'm big on Twitter, came from Air One. It simply said, Jesus adores you. Isn't that precious? Adores. I love that word, adores, because it says so much. Jesus adores you. If you feel underwater, if you feel like the world is so heavy and you're out there all by yourself and nobody's there, cry out to Him. Reach up, because you will be rescued. Remember, He has a plan in your life. You are valuable. Isaiah 41:10. You heard this verse? It says this, don't be afraid, for I am with you. Don't be discouraged. I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will hold you up with my victorious right hand. God bless you.